Hi everybody, I'm Jordan Rolfus from Beagle Rampant Productions, and happy Halloween, even though you're probably watching this video after Halloween, because that's just the sort of organization I tend to provide here. We're gonna play Doom for the Atari Jaguar to get you guys in the Halloween spirit, or if you're missing Halloween or whatever, we'll go ahead and get you in the post-Halloween and get over that post-Halloween depression. And yeah, I wanted to introduce the Atari Jaguar a little bit, and I wanted to experiment with Let's Plays. There's going to be some more of them coming out on my channel in the following year. And I also wanted to do something for the Doom Amino community. I have so many really great followers on the Doom Amino community, but I never post anything, and I'm like, well, I need to get in here and show some of my work, get my name out there a little bit. They follow me, I need to give them, something to look at, And bad Doom playing is a fun thing to look at. I play Doom so horribly. I mean, I do a lot of running away, and I'm like a timid little bunny playing this game. I'm going to play this on Ultra Violence, the throwback to the Stanley Kubrick film, Clockwork Orange, and of course there's also a book. But the Atari Jaguar version for Doom is actually referred to as Silent Doom because there's no music, which I myself think kind of makes it a little bit creepier, but yeah, this is referred to as the Silent Doom. And I myself kind of liked listening to Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill while playing Doom. So I'll always associate Alanis Morissette with Doom, but yeah, and while I got you guys here, and while we're hanging out together, let's, talk a little bit about Atari and, the Jaguar. I wanted to introduce the Jaguar in this video, and because maybe I wanted to do some playthroughs and some gaming profiles on the Jaguar, but, of course, nobody really knows what a Jaguar is. And well, the Atari Jaguar, obviously, is from Atari, and of course, well, we all know Atari. Atari was established in the early 1970s by Nolan Bushnell and Ted Dabney, and it was a arcade company. They did, of course, Pong. Everyone loves Pong, computer space, and all sorts of things that would ultimately revolutionize gaming. Mind you, these aren't the first video games ever made, but that didn't fell down. That's fun stuff. But anyway, yeah, these aren't the first games that were developed, contrary to popular belief. These were, like the second or third or whatever, but... And we can't even say that the Atari 2600, back then when it was first released in 1977, it was only referred to as the video computer system. The name 2600 wouldn't come out until a little bit later when they released the 4-switch model. But the Atari 2600 wasn't even the first console. That technically falls into the second generation of gaming. So, yeah, the first consoles to use, to be video game consoles. Yeah. Now I know what Let's Players think when it's, hard to talk and play at the same time, But, the first consoles to be released were the Magnavox Odyssey and the Fairchild Channel F. So, yeah, the 2600 was actually number 2 in the list there. Whoa, where'd he come from? Oh my goodness. Yeah, and Atari was doing quite well throughout much of the late 1970s. And then, of course, they didn't have any sort of copy protection on their cartridges, so people started making questionable games. And when I say questionable, I mean downright monstrosities. Custer's Last Stand, which offended women's groups and Native American groups. Absolutely dreadful things that I can't believe they would think people would actually want to play. And to top that all off, they weren't good video games. So I don't even know what they were trying to do. I don't know what I'm trying to do, trying to get through this door. Come on, Doom Guy, get through the door, man! Yeah. You will hear a little bit of music once you finish each level here on the Jaguar version of Doom, but yeah, the actual levels don't have any music, and I hope the audio's coming through on this. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm not what you would call an expert or, like, good at video making, even though I do it, you know. People do things they're not good at all the time. Kind of like these pornographic companies making games for the Atari 2600. And this definitely helped lead to the North American video game console crash of 1983, which some people like to blame that on the game E.T., and it's like, no, the issue's a little more complicated than that. Yeah, definitely more complex and a lot more disturbing than, you know, E.T. Phone Home. But yeah, to try to sort of help Atari's floundering sales and their floundering reputation at that time, they decided to release the 5200. The 5200 crashed because it was not good. I never had one and I never played it, so I guess I really can't fairly say it, but I've seen enough angry video game nerd, oh my goodness. The imp was there. Yeah, I've seen enough angry video game nerd to know that the 5200 is not good. It might as well be the 1500. Might as well be, you know, made by Vasco da Gama. But yeah, the 5200 did not do well. And later on, Atari would sort of get their groove back with the 7800. The problem is the 7800 was up against the Nintendo Entertainment System from Japan, so there was some legit competition there. And oh my goodness, where did these dudes come from? What? Oh my goodness. Okay, we can breathe. But anyway, oh, there's more. There's more. Oh my goodness. And my phone's vibrating in my pocket. Oh, I'm a hot mess, and I'm trying to tell a story of gaming. I don't usually know that this secret exists, so, yeah. But yeah, the Atari 7800 was up against the Nintendo Entertainment System. And this also marked an interesting point. It marked the divergence from American to more Japanese-based companies. Not more Japanese-based companies, Japanese-based companies. Straight up, you know? But, yeah, that's always fun to do when you blow them up like that. But anyway, yeah, the transition to the Japanese companies also reflected a transition from electronic and computer engineering expertise in video game development to an artistic-based education in video game development. Yoshio Sakamoto was an art major, so was, I think some other people were art majors. A lot of the people who worked on Metroid were definitely art majors. So, yeah, we start seeing video games kind of becoming more of an art form with Nintendo and the NES. And what am I doing? Oh yeah, I got the red key. I gotta go find the red door here. So yeah, that was definitely an interesting point, and the 7800 didn't stand a chance against the NES. After the 7800, Atari released a system called the XEGS, which was sort of like an addition to a lot of their computer systems. Atari had a ton of computers as well. They were eventually bought out by Jack Tramiel, who ran the Commodore Business Machine Company, so yeah, developing home computers was a major priority for Atari, and the XEGS allowed that sort of integration between, what is all of this down here? Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. I've played this game before, but, you know, I don't usually do it on Ultra Violence. I do it on Hurt Me Plenty. And oh my goodness. And I'm not too good at this to begin with. Kind of like me trying to tell a story, my goodness. But anyway, yeah, Atari, the XEGS allowed that integration from game console to computer system. And ultimately, they were developing another project called the Panther to compete with the Super Nintendo. And the Panther was ultimately scrapped because the next console, the Jaguar, was actually ready beforehand. So there we go. And I gotta say, the Jaguar is probably one of the greatest systems ever made. Besides the fact that it's absolutely terrible and there's very little in the terms of games for it. How could that even be? Well, the Atari Jaguar had a lot of really great things for it. It had a controller that actually had a numeric keypad. This opens up the door to a lot of potential problems, puzzle solving, and a lot of games for the Atari Jaguar were admittedly Mortal Kombat clones, but this was something that Atari could have easily surpassed Mortal Kombat on. With the fatalities, you could just enter a phone number. You can remember 7 digits for a phone number, right? So why not do that on the keypad? The problem was, none of these fighting games for the Atari Jaguar actually did that. No one really used the keypad to its full potential. What is this? Well, my goodness. Ah, there's another one! Why are there more of you? No! I'm getting dead! It's too late for me, man! It's too late for me! Oh, no! Anyway, what am I talking about? Oh, the Jaguar. Yeah, and it's a 64-bit system. But the problem is, none of the developers could actually tap into that potential. You had to go through loads and loads of nonsense to get to the console's true 64-bit nature. So, yeah, a lot of great things going for the Atari Jaguar. But nobody used them or cared, and that made the system pretty much a gigantic flop. It came out in 1993, and it should have blown Sega and Nintendo away. It didn't. And in 1995, because it was the law back in those days, you had to have CD add-ons for your games. So, in 1995, in a way to artificially increase the lifespan of the Atari Jaguar, they released the Jaguar CD! Oh my gosh! And the CD unit failed. And they're notorious for not working. If you're a collector and looking into getting an Atari Jaguar CD, you should definitely be aware. A lot of the units you find on eBay are broken lemons, and they just will not behave for you. And so by 1996, both the Jaguar CD and the Jaguar itself were discontinued. But the system does have an active homebrew network, so it has that going for it, I guess. I'm not going to fight with them. They are killing me. Yeah, so that pretty much was the end of the Atari making consoles at that point. There would not be another American developer to make consoles until Microsoft with the Xbox. So, yeah, that's the story of Atari. Yeah, Nolan Bushnell is a consultant. They still make games. They do a lot of mobile gaming and things like that, things of that nature. You know, modern stuff. But yeah. So that's the story of Atari and me playing Doom. This game was so controversial when it first came out because of all the violence, and later on, you won't see it in this video, but later on they have levels with a lot of... Ah! What is this? Oh my goodness! Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Why? I'm just a little idiot who doesn't know how to make a good YouTube video. Why is this happening to me? And there's an imp up there, and yeah, this is how I play Doom. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, controversy. Yeah, controversy for the violence and the satanic imagery. And I want to let you guys know, I am a Christian. I try my best to be a good Christian. I do what I can to follow the gospel, but this game does not offend me. I mean, obviously, you're not on the devil's side. You're fighting the demons and destroying them. And of course, as I have come to understand my Christian faith, blowing demons with rocket launchers, while cool, I always, I feel like God calls me to do a little bit more, things that are a little bit tougher. Like, forgive that little twerp who was really mean to me the other day, or, saying, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Being a big enough person to admit when you're wrong, and to love people unconditionally and not judge them, and to be patient and kind. That's what my faith calls me to do. But on the subject of me being a Christian, I don't want you guys to feel like, okay, he's a Christian, I don't feel welcome here at Beagle Rampant. That's not at all what I'm going for. My welcome mat is the same as Jesus's. It says welcome. It does not say welcome if you agree with me, if you have all my same beliefs, and it certainly does not say welcome if you're good enough. You made the choice to hang out with me. I appreciate it, and I love you guys. You guys are the best fans in the entire world. You really are. I mean, I love you guys. Everything you do is really splendid, and imps are here. Oh, why? Oh, my poor little heart. So yeah, my fans are the greatest of any YouTuber in the entire world. I don't remember when I started this video. I don't know how long I'm going on. I mean, I have a clock right in front of me, but, you know how that goes. And again, if you watch any of my videos, you know I'm really, really long-winded. Like, really, really long-winded. But yeah, I'm not here to judge and, like, only be friends with the people who share my beliefs and everything, Like, yeah, it's... you can't. And, there could be people who don't practice any religion and you're a better Christian than me. I mean, that has happened. So, yeah, I mean, there's no room. I have no room to be high and mighty here. Especially when you see how I'm playing this game. What is this? Oh, why am I awful at this? Why is this going so badly? No, and there's more of them. No. Oh. And I never even had a girlfriend. I guess that's not truth. I don't know, that's a whole nother story. Me and girlfriend! Yeah, Oh, imps! These aren't even like the Grimps from Final Fantasy! I'm looking at my clock, and it actually says I've been rattling on a little bit here, so... Yeah... I guess I should go ahead and call it here. I wonder what monstrosity awaits me in this realm. Alright. So let me know down in the comment section below if you guys would like to see more of me doing a Let's Play of Doom. This is some good doomy stuff. Capturing on this has been a really monstrous ordeal. The Atari Jaguar uses this weird AV cable that you have to spend like $30 on eBay to get, and it's weird, proprietary, it doesn't work with anything, but let me guys know if you want to see, any more of, me playing Doom on Ultraviolence, or if you want to see a real shocker, you can watch me do it on Nightmare Mode. I wouldn't get to level whatever it is here, level 4. Yeah, level 4 would not happen on Nightmare Mode. I'm kind of lucky to have gotten to it on the old Ultraviolence. So let me know down in the comment section below if you guys want to see more of me doing Doom on the Jaguar. I have the best fans of any YouTuber in the world. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My username is Jorn, Jorn, Von, Von, Beagle, Beagle. And thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. You're the best fans any YouTuber could ever hope to ask for, and I really love you guys. You're the best. And hope I might see you guys in a little bit. Romance Month will be starting up this coming week, so definitely make sure you subscribe and you'll see some romance games. And I'll definitely do Doom if you want me to. So yeah, just go ahead, let me know down in the comment section below. You guys are rock stars.